Let's go now.
All right, not bad. We may have something here.
Gotta say, I was surprised with the way you guys played that season, and especially considering you switched positions. Plus, Coach O'Brien really came into his own, leading you guys to the verge of the playoff.
Hard Rock Stadium, folks, it is filled to capacity. Everybody has been waiting for this college football Saturday, and we are just about set to get ready to rock and roll. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now here's a 1st and 10 for Miami. Shotgun snap for Daniel. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up second.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Now Daniel off the bootleg. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the defense. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one 28 yards on the ground. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 times. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. And Clemson has taken the early lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up. Under pressure, and down goes Daniel. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
And it's a fumble. It's going the other way. And some space here.
Daniel's pass complete.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Well, for a kid that started his career as a quarterback, he's certainly showing a lot of conviction carrying the football.
Yeah, he is running with some power, and I think he's running some frustration out of his system, don't you think, partner? Because you know he wants to still be a quarterback. But Coach Red O'Brien made the switch. He has gone along with it. I think he just wants to show that he can contribute and contribute in a big way. And the way he's running the football, there's no doubt about it. They've made the right choice.
25-yard line.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. They'll run on first down. It's Woods, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and... And 3.
Daniel on 3rd down. And a grab here by Gilmore. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. The Hurricanes now 1st and 10. And Daniel fakes the handoff. Now he's forced out left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the... hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Turner. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Daniel. That's caught by Jackson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
To Benny Jackson.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd 7.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Langford. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 21-0 our score after 1.
Hurricanes nothing.
From the shotgun on 3rd, Daniel. And he'll... He'll find Washington. That's complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Daniel is caught. Here's Langford. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
7-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Woods. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Daniel's pass complete to number 15.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniel. And he coughed it up. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Daniel's pass complete. Fumble on the play.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, from our vantage point up here in the booth, and look, we have the luxury of kind of seeing the entire play from a bird's-eye view, but his knowledge of blocking schemes seems pretty impressive.
Oh, I would agree with that totally, and I think it's similar to wide receivers that flip over to become defensive backs. Okay, you know what receivers are going to do because you used to do it that way. Well, as a former quarterback, he can see the entire play, the entire blocking pattern, and understand what it looks like before the ball's even snapped. And I think that's to his benefit, and of course, it's benefiting his team.
Finding room at the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Back to the ground, this time Langford. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
The ball carrier.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
22-yard line.
Throwing on third down, Daniel. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Clemson takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll run on first down. Kidd. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one 28 yards on the ground. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
This has been a good drive. So far, it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's first and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
The running back.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
First and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Tigers 35, Hurricanes nothing.
A really solid performance against a ranked opponent as they add a big win to the left-hand column.
Want to talk about a story that's making the rounds, and that's the Heartbreak Kids and their indelible bond. once again taking college football center stage at the championship game later on tonight. It has been truly amazing and truly inspirational to watch this amazing journey that these kids have been on from start to finish to this point, showing off their character, their grit, their determination, their heart has been on full display for all of us to behold. And I know one will be a heartbreak kid in spirit as they take the field in this big game tonight.
A season's worth of Saturdays all comes down to this. The final in New Orleans, home of the Mercedes-Benz Superdome and the 2020 College Football Playoff National Championship. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Michigan State Spartans. Matchup we've been waiting for. Buckle in as we are off in the College Football Playoff National Championship from New Orleans. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Michigan State now with a 1st and 10. Up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Young. Able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometime.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback sack.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
2nd and 11.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Tackled at the
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 3rd down, Kidd. Space to maneuver at the 40. There he goes, right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. So he's able to take it in, Charles, for his first rushing touchdown of the evening.
Yeah, congratulations to him. But right now, I'm thinking like an NFL GM or a personnel guy. Boy, oh boy, am I thinking to myself, can I get him, really continue to mold him, and make him an even better player on the next level? Because I can run halfback options with him. And by the way, he could be my emergency quarterback. Could open up a roster spot for me as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Spartans, nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On 2nd down, it's Young. And the ball is knocked out. This is picked up by the defense. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. This is Young on the carry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Tackled at the 25.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to zip through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. As a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
In the double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46.
Intercepted. Let's go. They'll take over 1st down.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, Kidd able to fight through 1 tackle. (21-0) our score after 1.
Tigers 21. Spartans nothing.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They're off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for it. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this two-show pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The defense says they have it. Yes, they got it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Spartans, nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial truck? And the ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Touchdown, 25 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine. Very soon, not much of it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side. And I think the ball's out. It's going the other way. There he goes left side.
On the play. Recovered by the
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run on 1st down. Kidd. So we got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
ball carried by
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after try forthcoming.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
And he'll bang that one through.
Tigers 49. Spartans nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, They don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up third down.
On third down, Young. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First and 10 now for the Spartans. And this is Simpson with a catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Here's second and 5 now from the 37. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Wade. It's complete to Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating it. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Offensively, when you see... cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And just shutting him off there. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good run there. 29 yards and a first.
At the 32.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. But not before they're inside the 25. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Kidd, and he works free. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash, dropped at the 1. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. It looks like a jumbo set, and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37. What a story this would be. Clemson 1 half away from a national title.
56. Spartans nothing.
Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this in for a Clemson say about him after that one?
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the football. He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
It's nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
And he loses the football a second time. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A pickup of 14 that time. And it'll give him the first down. Clemson now with a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Watt. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
19-yard line.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tape. But they keeps it moving forward.
On 2nd down now, Kidd. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 2nd down, it's Young. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Wade. And Dixon has it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They pick up the first down there with a gain of 11.
The 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but then Mr. Referee. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. This is picked up by the defense.
Recovered by Clemson.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some room to roam now. The trot. There he goes left side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points.
The kick is.
And he's able to put it through.
That's the score. The Clemson Tigers 77. Spartans nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wayne. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
36-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Wayne completes it to Dixon. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense.
Complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the Tigers.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Carried by number 18.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Kidd. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He's brought down.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll keep it on the ground. Kidd. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Down at the 18-yard line.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not so
almost find out they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And this offense continues to pour it on. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
This taken in about 4 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wade. Throwing in the middle, and it's incomplete.
For number 87.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on third down. Wade. Harris lost it. It's a fumble. It's going the other way.
Well, Clark, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards. And that'll give him a first down.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great effort there. Finding the end zone yet again. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Tigers 91. Spartans nothing.
So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing on first down. Wade. Short one here, complete to Dixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards on the pick.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Wade in the gun. Short one here, complete to Dixon.
Wade's pass. Complete to number 37.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch.
He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 38. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They'll keep it on the ground. Kidd. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A great play there. He flat out can't be stopped. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And Dixon over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. What a run for the Heartbreak Kids, and it all culminates here in the Big Easy. They are the national champions. So that truly a champion's performance. Weapons galore on the offensive side of the football, and they finish things off in style as they will be crowned the champions of the college football world.